Hey guys, it's Tommy8353 here, and I know this is probably gonna sound like a stupid video, but I got a new TV like a few weeks ago, and I know I'm just showing off it here. It's a Samsung LED smart TV, and yeah, our old TV was a tube TV. My dad was like the last person on Earth to like have that. I'm not even sure if these TVs you can still buy them. You probably can't, but yeah, I'm just gonna turn it on and show you guys. This is the remote. There. So yeah, it's a smart TV, which means it can have like YouTube and it even has a browser. I didn't even know that, but I knew it had YouTube, and I've already hooked up my game consoles, as some of you might know. Oh, this is still on AV. Good. I don't really want to put it on TV. Probably on the news channel. Um, So yeah, I already taught myself how to hook up my game systems to it, and it was actually quite of a challenge because, as you see, like this thing right here, this cabinet thing that has this is designed for a tube TV. That's why the tube TV fits in there. We're probably never gonna take the tube TV out because these things are like really heavy. They're like 300 pounds, and yeah, as some of you guys know, I have a Wii U and Xbox 360. And yeah, I do have this thing in here which I used to use when I didn't have the TV. This thing, um, it's where I can have both game consoles. Right now, the Wii U's plugged in, and the Xbox cords are still here. But what I can do is I can have both cords plugged into the TV, and I can switch from them. This one I think was for the Wii U. If I wanted to switch to Xbox, I would press this. But yeah, now I don't know how to hook that up. So whenever I want to switch consoles, I just unplug the Wii U cords right here and plug in the Xbox. So yeah, what else do I have to say? Yeah, this can also Chromecast as usual, as most TVs can't. My old TV couldn't, but that's because it's from like the 80s. But most TVs from the 2000s or higher can use Chromecast on like YouTube. So like to get YouTube, I just press this button. It's called Smart Hub, and kind of has to load a bit for this, but brings up a menu down there, and it has some of my recent apps that I've been on, like YouTube, and eManual is just this guide to the TV or something. Um, but yeah, I can press here, and to get the list of apps, I press there, and has a bunch of apps. It's Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Video, Hulu. I have no idea what this is, no idea what that is, web browser. And yeah. Now I can get a bigger menu here if I press this button, Samsung Apps. This is kind of like, I don't know, I think of it kind of like like a home screen on a phone or something, because it has like a list of apps here and stuff. Oh, my voice is getting like really quiet for some reason. I'm really deep. For some reason, whenever I record, I always have a deep voice, and then whenever I talk in real life, my voice always cracks and crap. But yeah, so this actually took me a while to figure out how to switch between the AV and the TV. You press the source button. For some reason, I just didn't notice that. I pressed this button down here. Wait, where is it? eManual, yeah. I had to use that to figure that out, because for some reason, my eyes did not see this button right here. The source button, and what it does, it brings up a menu. Now I'm still trying to figure out how to screen mirror. For some reason, like when I go on settings on my phone, I'm not sure if my phone supports screen mirroring for this, but when I go on settings on my phone, I just can't find this screen mirroring option. So yeah, maybe my device just isn't supported, because it says if screen mirroring is not available in settings, the device is not compatible. So, yeah. I would really like to figure that out, how to connect my phone up to my TV, but what kind of bugs me is that, you can't switch channels on this one or go to guide or anything. You have to use this one. Well, that kind of makes sense that you have to use this one because this is the cable remote or whatever. But, yeah. Now, the reason why you can't see some of the screen and it's cut off is because my dad was fooling around in settings because, wait, I think I actually know how to do this. You have to go to, menu, I think, and then go to picture, and somehow my dad zoomed it in. Picture size, I think. Yeah, zoom 1. My dad switched it to that. We used to have it on this, but for some reason, I don't know what's going on now, but, okay, I don't know what's going on now, but, I already have it on Cartoon Network. Okay, yeah, I was trying to tell my dad that it's not really that bad of a problem, but my dad was so concerned because there's these little spaces,